Well, folks, coming at you with an emergency video. So apparently the Pentagon has issued a response to that Jellyfish UFO, which you may or may not have seen. You're about to see it if you have not, but they issued a response, and the response they issued, I would like to call it bull squash right in the beginning. I know that I'm throwing an opinion out right from the get-go, but you are about to see why I say that. Guys, you do not have to like or subscribe unless you want to, of course, and check this out and we'll discuss.
Well, no comment from the Pentagon in regards to the now infamous video of the so-called Jellyfish UFO. That video, released last week by journalist Jeremy Corbell, appears to show a UFO flying over an American base in Iraq. NewsNation reached out to the Pentagon and asked if officials would confirm the video's authenticity. They told us today that, quote, "We do not comment on the authenticity of alleged DoD material that may have been leaked." The Department of Defense takes...
By saying this, right, you ultimately confirm it's the real deal, but wait for it.
The potential unauthorized disclosure of national security information very seriously, end quote.
Yeah.
Last week, we spoke with Jeremy
Megalol on the national security. Do you think this is about Project Bluebeam? And get ready for what's coming up right now. Do you think this is really them trying to set in fear in the public? Do you think this is why they're saying national security? Because think about it for a second, right? Why would somebody say, I'm not gonna tell you it's real or fake? If it's fake, you're gonna come out and say it's fake. Even if you're like... And they could have played this card where they could have lied. Don't they always lie to the public? Don't they always lie to you and I? Don't they always lie to us? They could have just said, even if it's real, we believe it's real, right? You may be, you may not be. But I guess after this response, a lot of people will start to believe that it's the real deal. After all, they say it's national security matter. And we're not telling you whether it's real or fake because it's acquired through leaked means. Oh shit! You know, not through official means, and it was leaked by Jeremy Corbell. But the video was shot by the U.S. military. But let's keep watching.
About the significance of this new video and why he thinks the public needs to know about it.
This is the first time in history we are seeing a designated UAP, an unknown and unidentified, that it is moving into a restricted base. It is an incursion, in fact. So this is the first time you're seeing that.
In the past, the Defense Department has released several videos leaked previously by Corbell and later confirmed they are, in fact, unidentified anomalous phenomenon, the long term for UAP or UFOs, as we used to call them. NewsNation special correspondent Ross Coulthart joins us now. Hey, Ross, what do you make of the Pentagon's no comment answer?
G'day, Elizabeth. Look, I must say it's very revealing for what it doesn't say. It doesn't reveal a categorical denial. It's the last resort of governments and intelligence services when they don't want to answer a question. Essentially, it's a neither confirm nor deny.
And let's say it's fake, right? Let's say it's fake. Why aren't they coming out and saying it's fake, right? Because they could have just shut this rumor down, even though that's gonna cause more conspiracies. Maybe that's why they're not doing it. So I'm making a point in their favor. But let me just bring the opposition up real quick. The fact that they're not denying it, and they're saying that national security, that tells me that they purposely want to put fear in the public by saying, you lock yourselves in the basement, the Martians are here, hide your kids, hide your wives. Guys, there's no need to panic, okay? The humans have been around for thousands and thousands of years, all right? If they really wanted to attack us, they probably would have already. You and I wouldn't be alive right now. We wouldn't even be talking about it. Now, I'm not saying that all of the aliens, if they exist, I'm a believer, but that doesn't mean they are real. I'm a believer, but that doesn't mean they're real. I believe it, but here's the thing. I do believe, and just like us humans, right? Some of you guys are good, some of you guys are, I mean, most of you guys are good, okay? I'm not gonna give that as an example, but some people on this planet are good and some are bad, right? I would like to believe that some of them, if they're real, I would like to believe some of them are also kind, some of them are good, some of them are evil, just logically speaking, right? Because the universe is so vast, it's so big, we just cannot be the only one. That's my belief, and I'm Muslim, so in the Quran it's also mentioned. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know if you're religious, not religious, if you're Catholic, Christian, Hindu, Sikh, Jew, atheist, whoever, whatever fate, and I respect it, first of all. And secondly, I want to get the second opinion. I want to get your take, your religious take or non-religious take, because as a Muslim, I do believe that we cannot be the only one, because it's mentioned in the Quran that God has created different life form creatures. That's what it's mentioned. Now, it does not 100% means that God is talking about the aliens, or the some believe that it's the jinns, but that's like human speculation, right? That's our interpretation. But I do like to believe that he and it's mentioned that he has created life out there, some of them that we will see and meet, but a lot of it that we're not gonna meet. And we humans, we have a high rank in his creations, but not the highest. Now, the highest rank is where a lot of people are kind of like confused, right? Does that mean that the highest rank is held by the aliens, like different life form on different planets, or does the highest form or the highest rank is the angels or the demons? I would like to believe the highest rank is not held by demons and angels, but that's, you know, food for thought.
And what I would say, Elizabeth, is that in the past, the Pentagon has shown a willingness to use supposedly national security sensitive videos, such as, for example, the videos shot of their drones being attacked over Ukraine. And I think there's a very big issue here for the Pentagon now that Mr. Corbell is making the direct accusation that this was a designated UAP. That's not something that's denied by the Pentagon. I don't know why it couldn't be denied if it was untrue. And I think it really does put pressure on the Pentagon to start being more open and transparent with the public.
Yep. In the past, how long has it taken the Pentagon to confirm Jeremy Corbell's videos once he's released them? They seem to be annoyed that it was leaked. They talked about, we take this very seriously.
Yeah, I mean, there's an implicit acknowledgement there that they are annoyed that it was leaked, because they make reference in a specific paragraph to how dimly they view the leaking of material. But the simple fact is it normally takes about 3 or 4 weeks, I think, for them to process a response like this. But I think it's more telling, Elizabeth, that what lies behind this is we are going to see more leaks. People are getting frustrated from within the national security establishment.
What do you believe is going on? Do you think they purposely are saying this and not even deny anymore? Because they know what, I mean, they obviously know what's going on, duh. But why do you think they are not able to comment on it? Do you think they purposely want to put fear in the public? Because fear control, fear control literally in everything, in religion as well, even though I'm religious, but fear controls. Fear really does control, for good and bad. It just depends on you, how you take it and process, and, you know, how you interact with it. Because, you know, there are good religious people, there are bad religious people, there are good non-religious people, and there are bad non-religious people. So it really depends on person by person. And I think they are definitely using fear as a weapon here.
I think the Pentagon is flat out lying about what it knows about NHI, and they're telling me, they're telling Jeremy Corbell, George Knapp and other journalists that it's time that the Pentagon came clean with the American public. And I think that this continued attempt to try and evade responsibility for videos that frankly almost certainly are Pentagon videos isn't going to help them in the long run. It's not good for American democracy for this continued denial.
Yeah, I'm not sure who else has a camera like that recording on a base, an American military base in Iraq, except the military. Guys,
click on this video on the screen, because we recently done a massive video on this one, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's gonna blow your mind, and even if you're a believer or not believer, it's gonna make you think, right? And I mean, a lot of you love videos like these as well, even if you believe or not. Check it out, and I will see you right